No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Sent back up the middle. He's got it. And that's the second out. Into the box, number 11. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Yeah, it might only be a 2-game set, but listen, it's still a sweep. Hey, man, winners make the rules around here. They earned it.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The show's continuing coverage of Miguel Yajure, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both lefties and lefties, and if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Angel Aguilar. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. The 1-2. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. 9 men come to the plate, however, 5 of them score. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. Trenton leads this one 5-0. At the plate, number 11. He comes into this April contest as one of the hottest hitters in the league. His season average up into the high 300s now.
Hot hitter, and he's swinging it really well right now. Last 10 games, hitting well over 300. A good hitter that is in fuego right now.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Now in the box, Kellen Deglin as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
The 0-1 pitch. To short. He's right there. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Angel Aguilar. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 4th inning here, already a 5-2 score. hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like.
Ready now, number 11. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Long run for the right fielder, but he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Riley Green. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
There we go.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base.
Move it.
And that's the first out. Stepping in, Jacob Robson.
Now batting, right fielder, Jacob Robson.
Oh, and he misses it. Throw to the plate. And he's out at the plate as they cut him down trying to score.
He's trying his hardest to help his guy.
Now at the plate, number 11. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And a perfect start to the 7th as this should be extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Green.
This is on the ground over to first. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Standing in, Jacob Robson. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Aguilar has a play, and that's the second out of the inning. Stepping up now, Josh Lester. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Josh.
Men on third with 2 down.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Starting to run out of innings here as they are unable to cut into the deficit. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Thunder are on top, 7-2. Digging in now, number 11. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point.
Right place. Need you here.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit the other way out toward right field.
Round it hard.
Gilliam is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. Trenton leads this one, 7.
Well, there's no doubt they've looked pretty inept the last 5 games, but they got the monkey off their back here with the win and are hoping to build on that now.
And tonight's final, 7-3. The Thunder jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Miguel Yajure gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Wyatt Diori couldn't get out of the first in this one as he takes the loss. Daniel Alvarez works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his first of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
They left 8 men on base. For the Seawolves, 3 runs, 14 hits, 1 error. They left 12 men on base.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Erie Seawolves and the Trenton Thunder. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Brian Keller, the right-hander from the state of Wisconsin, is on the mound here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Matt, you hate to go into game thinking that you're going to have to get the bullpen involved, but you may have to with this guy on the mound. He's not known for going very deep into games. Very rarely does he go 6 innings or more, so this very well could be one of those Johnny Holstaff days.
Batting 6.
Coming to the plate now, Kyle Holder. Here now the 2-2. Holder out to short. Right 2. And there are 2 away now. Striding into the box, number 11. He's got his batting average up near the 400 mark to start the season. So we'll see how long he can maintain that kind of hot hitting.
Hey, listen, you're not going to win a batting title in the month of April, but it sure is good to get off to a good start. It bodes well for the rest of the season. He's off to a good start, and he wants to keep it going.
See it, drive it right here. Come on, Biggie.
Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
So stepping in, Riley Green, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Fly ball to straightaway left. Ruda comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. So coming to the plate, Jacob Robson, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Jacob.
First and second now, 1 man out. Lifted the other way out to left center. Ruda will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Into the box now, Josh Lester.
The first baseman.
Hey, you got it. No one better.
Josh
Let's go.
Lester.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So striding forward now, number 11. He reached on a single in his first try.
One time, here we go. Get your pitch, drive it right now.
Find a gap, kid. Find a gap.
Come on, baby.
See it, drive it like you can. Come on.
From the stretch. Belted high and deep into right center.
You got it. Two.
And this is going to plate at least 2 of those runners as it's down for extra bases. 2 runs have scored. And he's safe.
He was flirting with disaster all inning long and almost made it out of it, but not quite. A bases clearing triple and the lead is toast. That is how quickly your fortunes can turn in this game.
Now to the plate, Riley Green. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Riley Green.
3-2 pitch. There's ball four.
As a former pitcher, I can tell you nothing is worse than having to battle not only the hitter, but the umpire as well. He didn't get some of the calls there, but there's nothing he can do about that now. Just got to go right after the next guy.
Robson.
The 2-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Ruda will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Seawolves are out on top, 3-1. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Kellen Deglin.
Now batting, catcher, Kellen Deglin.
Taylor made to short, 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
Coming to the plate now, number 11. 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. First pitch on its way. The 0-1 hit hard up the middle, reined in to second for one, relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. Digging in the switch hitter, Jason Dominguez. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Dominguez.
And we got no one here.
Grounded back up the middle. 1 there. On to first, and they turn the double play.
We don't get to see the glove.
Now batting, number 11. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
The pitch. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the 9-hole hitter comes through with the base hit, and that brings up the top of the order now with nobody out.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Hey, your turn right there. He's on the ropes.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Riley Green. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. On the ground to the right side. Oh, what a stop. What a play. Stepping up to the plate, Jacob Robson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Jacob Robson.
The 0-1 on its way. On the ground to third.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Throw gets him, 2 down. In now, Josh Lester, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Right here.
Josh Lester.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. The Seawolves are out on top, 5-2.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
5-2 the final score tonight. Erie took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Franklin Perez takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. Steve Trejo records the save, his second. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 59 minutes.
Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the AA Eastern League. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Erie Seawolves and the Trenton Thunder. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Brody Kerner will be on the mound for Game 4. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip, 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Popped him up. Number 11 waits on it. 1 away. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, number 11. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game.
Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
Now the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
A bouncer to the left side. Fielded cleanly.
Come on.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Digging in, number 11 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. A bouncer to the left side. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth. So digging in now, Angel Aguilar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Aguilar.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. There's one. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call. Digging in, number 11. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Hey, see you drive it right back to the pitcher, huh now?
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Smoke toward third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit.
That ball was hit real hard.
Sometimes you got to pull out the ambush tactic. You don't know what the best pitch is going to be. 0-0 right there. Get me a knock through the left side.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jacoby Jones. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Liner towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman. Settling in now, Cam Gibson. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Gibson.
Wait for a good one now.
Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. The Seawolves lead it 4-0. Standing in, Hoy Park.
Now batting, second baseman, Boy.
Ruda, base runner at first with one out.
Let's go.
Oh, double play. Play ball to second. 4. To second for 1. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there. Now at the plate, Kyle Holder. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score runs as we're moving late into this one to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Digging in and looking for more, number 11. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Hit hard on the ground to second. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the 9th.
Squared up on that sucker.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Dan, some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
Nobody out, runner on first. Now a throw over, and late reactions, and they got him.
So much for that leadoff single. That was a good move and a pretty quick tag by the first baseman, and it's like the hit never even happened. Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
4-0 the score this afternoon. The Erie Seawolves led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Ivan Nova notches his 3rd win of the year. Steve Trejo closes the door for the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
A coach clues in a new team member on available resources.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show tonight. David Peterson gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Into the box now, number 11. And you can see great numbers over the past few games. First pitch on its way. Peterson has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. And a curveball, 79 miles an hour. It's in there 0-2.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch.
Line to the right side. But a foul ball. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble.
All right, going 2. Going 2.
So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Wow, how quickly things can turn around in this game. He gets the first 2 outs of the inning, and he looks like he's on cruise control, thinking that he'll get out of the inning without even breaking a sweat. But then a single and a double, and now he's stuck with runners on second and third.
Jacoby Jones the next to hit. And it's been a good start to the current campaign with the average up over 300 so far. Hit out towards second.
Stand up, stand up, stand up.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over.
Hey, get your pitch right up.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Number 11. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Pinero stands at first with 1 out. Hit the other way out toward right field. Brody is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Stepping into the box, Luis Guillorme. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Second baseman, Luis Guillorme.
1 out. You got 1.
Hit back up the middle. And there's out number 2. Now at the plate, number 11. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Hey, one pitch right here. Come on now.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley.
No, right on. You're scoring.
There you go. You're going 2-2.
And the runner will score from second. The relay. And he's in there with a 2-run triple.
That's a monster at bat right there. A 1-run lead is fine and everything, but a 3-run cushion feels a lot better. And that's where they stand right now after that 3-bagger.
Stepping in, Jacoby Jones. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential 3rd waiting in the wings only 90 feet away.
Hey, let her rip.
The 1-2. Popped up. Morrison shading to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Striding in, Brian Shales.
Now batting, the third baseman, Brian Shales.
And he missed with it there, ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third. Ready for another chance? Cade Savit, a hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. He's running. That's a strike to throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. At the plate, number 11, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Come on.
First offering on its way. And a slider that catches a lot of the plate that time, and it's sent out to deep left center field. And this one is gone.
Hey, when you hit a blast like that, that just shows you this kid might live up to the hype. I know he's only in Double-A ball, but with a swing like that, he's got a chance to be a big-time player in the show.
Stepping into the box, number 11. And if you've been following along, you know he needs only the single to complete a cycle. Now a shot toward the gap in left center.
There you go. Turn it. 2.
He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over.
Drive him in for us. Let's go, baby.
Striding in once again, Jacoby Jones. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And that misses ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Hey, let it rip. One time.
Ready once again, Brian Shales. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Zannon is going to get there as he backs up to put it away. And there are 2 gone now. And the tag's there. He's out at third base. It's a double play.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Erie Seawolves used a 3-run 7th to help propel them to the win. Sean Walden earns his first win of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Seawolves, 6 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 15 runners on base. For Binghamton, 2 runs on 8 hits. 1 error. They left 12 men on base.
The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on the air. Today it's the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Erie Seawolves and the Binghamton Rumble Ponies. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Matthew Allen, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Striding forward now is the DH, David Thompson. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night.
Hey, come on
now the payoff pitch home. It's on the ground out to second. Reined in. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. An inning in the books. No score here on the show. So striding in, Jacob Zanin, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action.
Here we go, guys. Let's go.
The 1-2. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out. Now at the plate, number 11. He's driven in 4 runs on 4 hits to this point in the series.
A little better. Stay hot. Here you go.
Hey, get your pitch. Stay hot a bit.
Here comes the first pitch. A runner at first with no outs here. Fly ball out to right field. Right fielder is on the run. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first.
Right here.
And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Riley Green. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Green.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Jacob Robson, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. The 0-1 on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third.
Come on,
and this throw gets away from him. And now the runner will score from third on the errant throw. The tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second. Digging in, David Rodriguez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Rodriguez.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit weakly on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. At the plate, number 11. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
The shortstop, number 11.
Hit hard back up the middle.
Nice rip. You got it.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th.
All right, let's see if that leadoff single gets them going right now. They've taken it on the chin for most of this game, being a little passive at the plate in their approach. Let's see if that starts them off and they start to go more ambush tactics.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Ready for another shot now, Jacob Robson. He was a double play victim last time around. The 1-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at-bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Luis Guillorme. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
One out, one out.
Back to the mound. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Digging in once again, number 11. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Hey, one time, right now.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
You drive it. Let's go.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field.
Round it.
But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he is into third base with a triple. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers think, and he's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Riley Green. He's working here to bring home that very important insurance run, standing at 3rd. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from 3rd. And add a run on the sacrifice fly, as that'll make this a 3-1 game. Into the box, number 11, and he'll complete the cycle if he can blast one over the wall here.
Hey, let's go. Now you got this.
First pitch of the at-bat. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Come on, big guy.
Comes set with the 0-1. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
Hey, see it? Drive it right there.
The 0-2 delivery. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Long run for the center fielder. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. Erie rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Ethan DeCaster claims the win out of the pen, his first. Steve Trejo earns the save out of the bullpen, his 4th of the season. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out the Show Nation.
Clutch hitting has not been a strength for this team, and their manager lets them know it.
Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Trenton Thunder. Dario Agrizal will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
The first baseman.
At the plate, Chris. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. So it's 4 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Thunder are on top, 4-0. Now in the box, Kyle Holder.
Now batting, shortstop, Kyle Holder.
The 1-1 home. It's her up the middle. He's got it. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of the second. Trenton leads this one 7-0.
Hey, get your pitch
So
up there.
here's the cleanup hitter, number 11. First trip to the plate for him in the ball game. And now pitch on the way. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. Now the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Gilliam is there, 1 away. Ready now, Angel Aguilar. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one.
Aguilar.
1 down. 1 down.
Here now the 2-2. Oh, and it's tailor-made to short. And that's the second out. Digging in to try it again. Number 11 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys.